Greetings, my sports to the bone people. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you all for tuning in. So it is that time of the day again where I pause and take a look at the scorecards as the West Indies Championship continues. So today we had day 3, and I must say a couple of the games are looking tight, looking close. So I'm going to spend some time and go through the scorecards. Also, just a quick note. This is not me crying over the cricket. The pollen is really bad outside, right? So this is not me crying over the cricket. All right, so we're going to talk about that. But before we go through the scorecards, just a quick note here. Some information was put out by CWI saying that a concussion substitution was allowed to happen today. This as it was actually in the game between CCC and Leeward Islands. They're saying that Odean Makati, he replaced Demario Richards after he was struck on the helmet. So hopefully he's doing all right. Hope he's nothing too serious. All right, so let us start with West Indies Academy versus the Jamaica Scorpions. And the West Indies Academy, after getting off to a poor start in their second innings, they really pushed on and did pretty well, right? They ended up getting 234 runs. So that is what the Jamaica Scorpions need to get tomorrow if they are going to win, right? So they're going to need to chase it down or bat out the day. So we're going to start with the second innings there for the West Indies Academy. So in that second innings, they got 281. So 281 there. Just to remind you, well, the Jamaica Scorpions, they made 372 in their first innings. I think they were still batting yesterday, so let me just go through that quickly. Brandon King, 77. Pete Salmon ended up getting 81 off 198 deliveries. Derval Green got 35, right? Leroy Lugg, he got 64. The others we spoke about yesterday. Now, for the bowling, Joshua Bishop, he ended with 6 wickets. Yes, my viewers and subscribers, he got 6 for 96 off his 32.2 overs. So he led the way there. Now, when it was time for the West Indies Academy to bat, Alain once again got off to a good start, but was unable to kick on. He got 52 off 41. In the middle, Bowen Tuckett, he made 53. In the back end there, James and Ned, they got 36 and 30 respectively, as the West Indies Academy got 281. So 234 is what the Scorpions will have to go after. Funny enough, at one point they had the Academy team at 80 for 4. And they allowed them to go all the way up there. So that is how that is looking there. So the Scorpions will have to do some work. Now, bowling for the Jamaica Scorpions, quick, we have Mansingh ended up with 4 for 70. Pete Salmon 3 for 55. Derval Green, Royal, and OJ Shields, they all took a wicket apiece to help the Jamaica Scorpions dismiss the West Indies Academy. So that is how that game there is looking. So still hanging in the bag there. Now, Trinidad and Tobago versus the Windward Islands Volcanoes. This one, Trinidad and Tobago Red Force, they require 700 they require 176 runs to win, and they still have 8 wickets in hand. So 176 runs to win with 8 wickets in hand. That's how it's going for the Trinidad and Tobago Red Force. But in a second time, they are 10 for 2, right? 10 for 2. So let me just go through the Windward Islands Volcanoes batting. That's their second innings, right? So let's just take a look at their second innings real quick. So 288 is what they got in their second innings. And batting for them, Solozano at the top, he made 70 off 192 deliveries. He was supported by Ambrose, who got some runs again, another half century, 71 off 97. Springer made 34. And West Indies middle order batsman Arthanes, he made 28. Bowling for Trinidad and Tobago Red Force, Seals ended up with 3, Anderson Phillip 2, Brian Charles 2. We also saw Carey Pierre taking 2, and Terrence Hines taking 1. So that is how it's looking there. Now, Trinidad and Tobago Red Force batting a second time, going in search of that total there set by Windward Islands. They ended the day on 10 for 2. Mohan is already back in the shed, and Utley, right? We have Gooley and Charles at the crease. Now, bowling for the Windward team, wicket so far, Hodge and Denver. They are the 2 wicket takers. So going into the final day, Trinidad and Tobago Red Force, they will need 176 to win with 8 wickets in hand. So that is very gettable. So you can imagine they will be going after that. So scores in the game again. Trinidad and Tobago, Windward Islands 191 in their first innings, Trinidad and Tobago 294, and Windward in their second innings 288. Trinidad so far 10 for 2, needing 176 to win. So that is it for that game. And as we go down, we see Guyana Harpy Eagles versus the Barbados Pride. And the Guyana Harpy Eagles, my viewers and subscribers, tightening their grip on this game. Barbados will need 312 to win, but they have 10 wickets in hand, right? So I tell you, my people, the Guyana Harpy Eagles doing their thing, you know. So after setting 436 in the first innings, Guyana Harpy Eagles, they were able to get the Barbados Pride for 230. Yesterday we spoke about a couple of the guys getting out. Brathwaite made 14, right? But Jonathan Drakes, he got his first century. He was the man that was trying to carry the team. He made 101 of 204 deliveries. He had 13 fours, right? He was supported by Shane Dorridge, who made 41 of 62. So that is how that look. Now, bowling for the Guyana Harpy Eagles, the wickets, Niall Smith 3 for 54. He was supported by Isaiah Thorne and Gudikish Moti, who both took 2 wickets. Versamer Pramal, after getting 90, he was able to get 1 wicket, right? So that is how it looked there. The Guyana Harpy Eagles batting a second time. They made 136 for 8. And, you know, that gave them a good little total there. So 136 for 8. Let me tell you the scorers there. Anderson, he got 33. He was the top scorer in that. Tajer and Shandapal 20 of 32. Anderson, as I said, 33. Sinclair got 25. Savory, he had 22. Versamer Pramal 24. Now the wicket takers in that for the Barbados Pride. Warrican picked up 3. Shamar Hola 2. McAllister, he had 2. And Jason Hola was able to pick up 1. Batting the second time now, my viewers and subscribers, Barbados Pride, they are 31 without loss. Brathwaite is on 8 and McCaskey is on 18. So I assume that they will be looking to try and get that 312, my viewers and subscribers. So 136 for 8 declared is what the Guyana Harpy Eagles settled with there. Now for the final one, combined campuses and colleges versus the Leeward Islands Hurricanes. Now in this one, we see the Leeward Islands Hurricanes needing another 301 runs to win, and they have 10 wickets in hand, right? So this one's going to be very interesting. Is either they're going to get the 300, they're going to bat out the day, or they're going to get bowled out. It is as simple as that, right? So let's just pick it up from the combined campuses and colleges second innings. So in the combined campuses and colleges second innings, my people, they were, you know, let me get. So in the combined campuses and colleges second innings here, the top scorers, Utley, very unlucky, 99 of 260 deliveries. 99 of 260 deliveries, very tough. Makati, he made 37. So those were the guys there that did the work for the Windward Islands team. So scores, well, for the CCC team, scores again 273 and 301 for CCC. The Leeward Islands team in their first innings, they made 259. Right, I think we spoke about that yesterday. So they made 259. And Leeward Islands batting a second time, they are 15 without loss. Now let me just give you the wicket takers so far for Leeward Islands when they were bowling to combined campuses in their second innings. Louis, he picked up 3. Cornwall got 4. And Archibald, Greaves, and Walsh, they had 1 wicket apiece. So going into the final day, Leeward Islands Hurricanes, they need 301 runs to win and they have 10 wickets in hand. So all of the games going in, results are, you can say all of them have possible, you can look at, get 3 possible outcomes: win, draw, or lose, or a loss, right? So it's very interesting. We're going to see how the teams will take it. Couple of teams needing over 300 to win. At the rate how some of these teams score, I don't know, but we might be in for a surprise tomorrow. So go and leave it right here, so for now, my people. Stay safe and hope you all made it through my muttering and mumbling. Big up on yourself.